welcome to another episode of Cultural Magazine, where we try to bring you the best and the latest in cultural events happening across the country. I'm here at the gallery called See You at the Egyptian Movies, which are stills from the 1930s to the 1970s about Egyptian cinema and how it was like. It was a window into what Egyptian society was like and how the artistry itself was produced. Let's take a look at the gallery and find out more about it. We're joined right now on Cultural Magazine by Ramin Assar, the grandson of Anwar Ali, who drew a lot of posters for the cinematic era from the 30s to the 70s. He's going to tell us a bit about the artistry itself. My first question is, we were chit-chatting earlier and I asked you about the artistry itself and if you know how it works and all of that. You were saying you don't have a lot of idea.
Well, I don't have many information about the details of the industry. All the details were depreciated through time. He passed away in 1992. And most of the details about the art nobody knows about, because everybody uses Photoshop now and everybody uses all the modern tools to make art. But as you can see, all these pieces have been made by hand, and it was a very long process to come up with each and every single posture of these.
But obviously you can see it's very intricate and all of that. Does this not sort of, tell you a bit about how hard it was to actually, create these pieces? And it's very detailed. You can actually tell who the artist is. It's not just like a random painting of people.
Well, through looking at his art, I could tell what the process is. The first thing is to sketch. An idea, a layout of the poster, how it's going to look like, and then to actually invent a font, because there weren't any fonts, ready-made fonts. So he had to come up with a font for each movie, and then he after the sketch he comes up with the layout for the mock-up. He calls it a mock-up. The size is 35 by 60, and then after that he takes an approval. He comes up with a few options, and then he takes an approval from the director to make the actual movie poster, which was huge. That actual movie poster, we put it on the cinema. So it's a process, yeah.
What does it feel like to actually get his artistry, recognized rather than just the poster of a movie?
It feels really good. Actually, he didn't have any time back then to do any galleries or to participate or to be a part of the to show what he used to do. He used to work all the time, so he didn't have any time to do that until he passed away. I found most of his pieces, like almost 600 pieces, at home a couple of years ago, and I would like to do something about that. I want to do a gallery completely dedicated to Anwar Ali, to show all the people what he used to do. It's great art. Most of the people only saw one poster for each movie. I have multiple posters for each movie. All the options he used to submit to the directors, I still have it. Every one of them is an art piece in itself. Yeah.
Are you planning on auctioning them, or is it just like sort of a touring gallery style?
Touring, definitely not auctioning at all. I just want to show people. I want to show people the art, beautiful art that is involved in the movie industry. It was all about art. It wasn't just about money or just coming up with an idea to submit it and that's all. It's all art. Every single detail involved in coming up with a movie poster was all about art, as you can see.
Joining me right now is Ammar Abdel Wahab, the illustrator of the poster that's here behind me. He's going to tell me a bit about it and how he matched it with the gallery inside. Obviously your piece of art here is amazing actually and matches exactly like what's inside. How did you manage to do this?
Well, the concept is Egyptian movie posters from the 1930s to the 1970s. So we tried to stay as close to the concept as much as possible, which made us study a lot of the posters and a lot of the artwork that was used to promote movies from that era. And having that in mind, we tried to work to bring that concept, to bring that image and that style and that spirit close to the poster as much as possible.
So how long did it take you to create this poster?
In terms of time, like actually painting it, took like around 24 hours. But then in terms of like studying it, and then once it was illustrated, trying to find the right proportions of image and text and the relationship, I think it took overall about a week of study and like eventually work. Yeah.
get a sense of how artists used to do it back in the day? They'd post.
Yes, I was lucky actually to have like a sneak peek of the artwork before it was put on display. So it was interesting to see, aside from the images themselves, the way the artists used to have like the pencil lines and how they would divide the grid of the poster, or how they would illustrate one actor versus another. And therefore studying also what made one actor more recognizable than another. So like Rushdie Abaza, for instance, has a very prominent nose, has his distinguishable mustache, his hairline. So things like these were useful to notice and study before actually working on the poster itself. So I would be able to duplicate it, or at least have a similar effect to it.
As an artist, do you plan on doing more things like this, or is this something sort of a experimental project that you were doing?
No, actually I'm an illustrator and a graphic designer, so this is basically what I do for a living. I'd love to have more projects like these, because this was particularly interesting and a lot more fun than the usual things that come my way. So yeah, definitely.